फगुनिया तो हो गए 2-2.5 साल. उसके बाद मैंने
Still, after Fagunia, mountain man, I would say.
नहीं, of course. पर नहीं, हमने workshop नहीं किया. Thank you very much for coming. I'm Radhika Apte, and I want to introduce you to my character in the film. My character is called Mehek. So I want to tell you a little bit about Mehek. Mehek is a very gifted artist. She's a painter. And she used to be a very independent, very free-spirited, liberal girl staying in Mumbai, just like me and most of us. She enjoyed her life. She worked a lot. And she was single, and she enjoyed being single. One night, on a very routine evening, rather, something happened, and that changed her life upside down. And her pretty colorful life became a nightmare almost. She basically developed agoraphobia. Now, agoraphobia is not one of those phobias that you just saw. It's a fear of open spaces or public spaces. It's a very irrational fear, but it's a disorder. So she basically could not step out of the house. I don't know how many of us have ever experienced being locked in the house for 6 months or more. It's extremely difficult. I don't think I can imagine what it is like, actually. But she was locked in the house for months, and everybody tried to help her, her family, her friends, herself. She tried to help herself too. But she eventually had to move into a new house. When she moved into a new house, there was a new trouble there. She realized that there was something in the house that was trying to drive her out, and that she couldn't really stay inside the house. But because of her agoraphobia, she couldn't even step out. And that is Mehek's story.
This is something this is extraordinary.
I hope you liked it too, not just us.
How did you guys like it? Was it nice? Yes or no? Come on, guys, can we make some noise? How was it? Lovely. Radhika, we'd love to know your experience. This is a complete different film that you've done, so we really want to know your experience. How was it?
It was actually one of the, I think, most difficult films to do, because there was a lot of research that went into it, because it's, a panic, when you get a panic attack, it's not like a stressful day ki aaj meri train miss ho jayegi to stress aa gaya aur panic ho gaya. It's an actual disorder, so it has its own symptoms, it's biological. मतलब जैसे बुखार आता है, वैसे panic attack आता है, तो you can't do anything about it. It comes biologically, naturally to you. So I had to do a lot of research for that, and I think there's a very thin balance. We were trying to say a few things in the film, and we had to make it really grippy and edgy, and so it used to be lots of discussions on sets every day. We shot it in a very few days, so it was a very hectic schedule, and I think emotionally and physically it was a bit stressful to perform, but I think I had a great time playing Mehek.
Wow, Radhika, we would want to know more about your character. I mean, this is something that's giving us goosebumps.
Yeah, I said so much about my character earlier.
A little more about that.
My directors and producers sitting there, they'll kill me.
Yeah, I think in that case, I think we should call him on stage, ladies and gentlemen. The man who gave us Ragini MMS. Let's all put our hands together for the multi-talented Pavan Kripalani.
So besides talking to yourself, how much could you relate to this character of Mehek?
I have an anxiety problem, so quite a lot. No, actually, not too much. But I think that's the beauty of it, because sometimes not sometimes, but as an actor, you have to play characters that you don't really, don't relate to story-wise, or don't relate to characteristics-wise, because then you challenge yourself more. But, people ask us the question a lot, whether you relate to a character or not. So it's a tricky question, because somewhere you don't, because I don't have a phobia, I have not gone through what she has gone through or anything like that of that sort. But I think we as individuals can relate to each other because of on an emotional level all the time, because the emotions are the same at the end of the day. And I think that's why to a character you can always relate to. if you look at it kindly and empathize with the character, you can always relate to it. Amazing that they've really supported every bit of what we all three of us and the writer and everybody believed in. So I think it's great.
Okay, my question to Radhika. Radhika,
yes.
After playing Fagunia in the Mountain Man, उसके बाद में सीधा महक का किरदार करना, the trailer looking really promising, और वो नजर आता है जब हम ट्रेलर देखते हैं तो कितना चैलेंजिंग था आपके लिए, और do you went in some sort of workshop before you go, the film goes on floor?
फगुनिया तो हो गए 2-2.5 साल, उसके बाद मैंने
still after Fagunia Mountain Man
नहीं of course पर नहीं, हमने वर्कशॉप नहीं किया, पर हमने मिलके बहुत सारी बातें की, बहुत सारा रिसर्च किया, बहुत सारे वीडियोस देखे, बहुत सारे लोगों से मिले, and that is homework. So we did a lot of homework, and it's something when you start working you're excited about, you keep thinking about it, and that's also kind of workshopping, I think. But physically, as in acting workshop, we did not do.
Okay, Radhika, जिस तरह की फिल्में अब तक आप करती आई हैं, हर जगह अपनी मौजूदगी दर्ज कराती हैं, क्या आने वाले टाइम में कमर्शियल मसाला फिल्म जहां बोलते हैं पेड़ों के इर्द गिर्द नाचना, that too is a tough job, क्या करना?
I agree with you.
क्या करना चाहेंगी, given a choice?
मैंने कभी खुद को कैटेगराइज किया नहीं है, जो फिल्में आती है उसमें जो एक्साइटिंग लगता है मैं करती हूँ. मैंने लय भारी भी की, मुझे मजा आया करने में. अगर कुछ और मिला जो से मुझे एक्साइटमेंट लगनी चाहिए तो मैं करूंगी. मैं एक्टर हूँ, सब करना चाहती हूँ.
We'll just take the last 2 questions.
और ये फिल्म कहाँ based है? Like मुंबई, दिल्ली या exactly?
मुंबई.
सब है बॉम्बे.
और विकी, प्रमोशनल स्ट्रेटजी क्या होगी, किस तरीके से, क्योंकि अक्सर जब फिल्में इस तरीके से बनती हैं तो उनका प्रमोशन भी काफी अलग होता है.
There has been the start of the campaign, if you've noticed, has been with the different kind of phobias online, which has really caught on, and I've heard a lot of people asking me that and telling me from the media also that it's a good campaign which has started. And for this movie, obviously, it's going to be targeted towards the metros and multiplex audiences. So it's going to be more on online and television.
Okay, Radhika, here. कुछ साल पहले एक फिल्म आई थी कौन, जिसमें उर्मिला आपके सामने here.
Sorry, I'm so bad at this. Yes.
कुछ साल पहले एक फिल्म आई थी उर्मिला की कौन. अभी ट्रेलर देखा तो सिमिलर स्टोरी लग रही थी. डोंट यू थिंक कि ऐसी फिल्म पागल बनाती है व्यूअर्स को कि खोदा पहाड़ और निकली चुहिया, लास्ट में म्यूजिक के अलावा कुछ भी नहीं डराता उसमें. वन सेकंड.
हाँ, तो आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है?
क्वेश्चन इसकी मैम कि उसकी कहानी और इस फिल्म की कहानी बहुत सिमिलर लग रही है.
हाँ.
कितनी डिफरेंट है ये फिल्म,
आप जब जाके देखेंगे तब आपको पता
चलेगा. और मैम जानना ये भी चाहूंगा क्योंकि ऐसी फिल्मों में कुछ कहानी पर्टिकुलर होती, कोई मैसेज नहीं होता है, कोई कहानी नहीं होती है, तो बताना क्या चाहती है इस फिल्म के जरिए? कुछ
ऐसी फिल्में, मतलब ऐसी सब फिल्में
मोस्ट ऑफ टाइम
नहीं, इसमें है कुछ तो है हम बताना चाह रहे हैं. तो आप खुद का इंटरप्रिटेशन अगर हमें बताएंगे तो बहुत हमें अच्छा लगेगा, क्योंकि हर आदमी का इंटरप्रिटेशन अलग है. पर देयर इज सम थॉट इन इट, देयर इज our heart and soul, and there is something that we are trying to say.
Hi Radhika.
Radhika, hi.
Thank you. That was the last.
Radhika, hi.
This is the last question.
This is the last question. Hi.
राधिका, तुझा सिनेमा येतोय, तमिळ सिनेमा येतोय रजनीकांतजींसोबत काबली, त्याबद्दल काय सांगशील? मलेशियामध्ये शेवटचं शूट तुझं पार पडलेलं, ऍक्शन सीन्स पाहायला मिळणार आहेत का? नेमकी काय भूमिका आहे तुझी?
हिंदी
मराठी दोन्ही प्लीज.
हाँ, मुझे अरे रजनीकांत के साथ काम करने में किसको नहीं मजा आएगा. तो बहुत मजा आया. आई थिंक इट वाज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस ऑफ माय लाइफ बिकॉज इट वाज रजनी सर, वेरी इंस्पायरिंग. ही इज सच अ वंडरफुल मैन. आई थिंक उनके जैसा कोई नहीं है. तो मलेशिया का शूटिंग बहुत अच्छा रहा, बहुत धूप थी, और शूटिंग तो खत्म हो गई, अभी डबिंग चालू है, तो रिलीज होगी. I think it will release soon.
पण त्याच्यात तुझ्या आणि रजनीकांतजीचे ऍक्शन सीन्स पाहायला मिळणार आहेत?
Maybe.